Movies like these are harder to review than you think they are. Because what is there to say? It's going to be kind of short. Anyway, hi everyone. It's me, Grant the Movie and TV Guy. What you're hearing is my dog, who is barking at the lawn guy who has been here all day and has not left. So, you're going to hear the lawn guy, you're going to hear my dog. Sorry about that. Hi everyone. And also, sorry in advance if this video glitches, it happens. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant the Movie and TV Guy. Welcome to Raise Up Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Today we are talking about a movie, movies and TVs that we do here, and that movie is Love in Taipei. Love in Taipei is directed by Arvin Chen. It is streaming on Paramount Plus. I'm really sorry. Streaming on Paramount Plus. What is the film about? The film is a teen romantic comedy of sorts, and it stars Ashley Liao as Ever Wong. She is a young woman, roughly, sorry, it's roughly 21 years old, 21, and she is sent by her parents, real type A. She's sent by her parents to Taipei, Taiwan, to go on this cultural summer school program. When she gets there, she soon discovers that it is affectionately called by the other campers, students, whatever you want to call them, Love Boat. Why? Well, because everyone's hooking up, and she soon finds herself, in this new environment. She's still getting the ropes of her own cultural identity. She's hanging out with her free-spirited aunt who lives there, and is just caught between two guys. Those guys include Rick Wu, a Pretty Boy magazine model who's like a golden boy of this particular institution. He's played by Ross Butler, who seems to be in every teen rom-com as of late, but is quite good. And the other one is Javier, played by Nico Haraga. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. Who is an artist who she catches while dancing on a rooftop, just painting shadows. Soon, the triangle begins, but for the most part, it's more about cultural identity, weirdly, than romance, and about learning to be who you are and to kind of stop being so type A and learning to let loose and have fun. Let the swooning begin. So, reviewing Love in Taipei is hard because there's really not much of a plot here. It's really it is, once you get to the love triangle element, it's about kind of a bunch of young people sort of dicking around on, at this summer program, which is fine. That's weird. It's based on a young adult novel. But here's the thing: for a movie that is about a sort of camp that is used basically by those young people there as an excuse to hook up, this is pretty sexless. In fact, it's downright. I would even say this is fine for like 9 or 10-year-old kids because it's so chaste. There's little to no swearing in. I think there's one shit and one middle finger. There's one, and then there's a scene where a guy is running out of another room, putting his shirt back on. That is it. That is it. There's no sex in this movie. It is pretty tame and harmless. It's also light as a feather, and despite having the themes of cultural identity, it's not really that deeply examined. It's not like Shortcomings, where it's really examined with a sharp, unfiltered eye. This is really kind of light as air, and it's dealing with Asian American identity. That being said, it's not a bad film. I enjoyed it. It's nice and short. It's about 90 minutes. You're in, you're out. It's pleasant. It's light as air. It's a bonbon. It's perfectly charming. The cast is all very attractive and very likable. But it didn't really have anything substantial to make it a movie for me. It felt very much like a lot of stuff happening, but nothing really happened. It just felt like a lot of vignettes of this girl's trip, which is fine. Again, I didn't mind it. It's perfectly pleasant. It's never funny, but it's perfectly pleasant. It's perfectly charming. It's sweet. I think this movie suffers, though, being me watching it literally right after watching Red, White, and Royal Blue, which was so terrific and use the rom-com formula to really do something and say something meaningful and have a deeper context and to, be a little bit wryer. This is really chaste to the point of being, like, kind of silly that it's even about what it's about. With that being said, I think especially young teens, especially, teen rom-com fans, they're going to like this movie. Younger people, middle school, high school age kids, they're going to like this movie. They're going to like it a lot. They're going to swoon over it. They're going to follow the two hunky guys on social media. It's going to be that kind of movie for them. It's not really a movie made for me. But again, sometimes that can still be fine. Sometimes you can still make a great movie that's not necessarily aimed at me. Look at something like Nimona, for instance. This is not one of those cases. This is very much for its target audience. It is a Paramount Plus film produced by Lionsgate, I guess. So yeah, it's totally harmless. I think it said it's from the same producers who did like To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and it has that same vibe. And again, that's another movie that's perfectly harmless and perfectly charming, but not substantial for me. I enjoyed it. You know what? For its intended audience, if it were just me telling it to other grown male viewers, it would be maybe a 2. But maybe a 2. Oh, not even a 2. 2 is a little low. Maybe like a 2.5. For its target audience, I'm going to be generous. I'm going to give this a matinee. I'm going to give Love in Taipei 3.5 stars. It's not a terrific movie. It's not a very substantial movie. But it's perfectly pleasant. It's not a bad film. It's perfectly pleasant and likable while you're watching it, even if it kind of evaporates on impact. Yeah, I liked it fine. All right. That's it. We will be back. I'm actually seeing Barbie for a third time tonight because it's just like a first for me, so that's going to be fun. We're not going to do another video on it, though. The next review is on Wednesday. We'll have a review of the Hulu film Miguel Wants to Fight. That's coming up. We also have this week Blue Beetle, as well as Strays, and I'm going to try to see if it's near me. Old Boy, do a retro review of it. I've already seen Old Boy, but do a retro review of it. Landscape of the Invisible Hand, Back on the Strip, other films of that nature, and more to come. That'll all be next time. And Secret Invasion Season 1 is on the way. That'll be next time, and until next time. Oh, and also we'll do a Barbie spoiler talk, like I said before. That'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all, I appreciate you all. I love all classes missed, I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to, give it a subscribe if you want to, give it the bell. I don't know what it does, but that's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me else or reviews, listen, other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raised Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Instagram and Threads at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, I'm all one word, lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Love in Taipei? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we're all Raised on Popcorn. Make my extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye. See ya. Go.